everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. This is episode 10. Last time, we decided that we were going to head straight for the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, and we are here infiltrating the place, but we have received the Dame's seal, so we can now walk around here and everybody goes, hey, you know that person, you're cool, which seems to be the beginning of a trend at the moment. We enter a new town and then someone with renown gives us a seal, and then we can walk around being important. So that is where we're at the moment. We are investigating Tatienne's whereabouts, and we need to aid Isabel in finding Tatienne, and that is the main quest. But we do have some side quests here. Pride comes before a fall, friend of the people, and the want beyond the wall. So we've got to check those out, and then we will proceed with the main quest. But I have been having a great time so far. I'm excited to get back into it.
I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my compass.
Let's have a chat to some gentlemen.
You there? The gentleman with the sword?
The gentleman with the sword?
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the Dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Absolutely. I do not look suspicious at all, and I'm not wearing a brand, so I'm not easily identified. Let's do it.
Why not?
Marvelous.
I'm a man of the people.
The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Okay. You are carrying live grenades. And if you open the box, it explodes. 3 heavy purses. Okay. Let us venture beyond the gate. Actually, you know what? We're going to accept all the side quests first, just in case their objectives have similar locations.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
Leon, the garrison soldier, and Robin.
We seen us down the Ville last night.
Leon and Robin.
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
Rise to the soldier's challenge. Fine.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
All right, mate. I'm sure it'll be an equal and fair challenge.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Draw your blade. Regretfully.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Imperial soldier makes the mistake of picking a fight with the guy that's dressed like the main character.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from me. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh, okay.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
The man with the hammer. He saw my ludicrous display and he went, I want some of that.
Win the dame's favour, innit?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
I mean, they tried their best, didn't they? With their ludicrous Imperial training. They tried. But alas, they failed.
Can I go now?
Better luck next time, boys.
Grieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Yeah, please. All right, mate. Jolly good work, lads. Good fight, eh?
Yeah, on second thought,
Emperor's finest.
maybe
Thrash
don't
by
mention this to the
Brandon.
dame. We
Sergeant
wouldn't want you
may
getting
be
into
surly
trouble for
bastard,
brawling
but
now,
he'll
will we?
know all right. Extra drills it is then.
That's funny. They were like, they really just were like, let's go straight for the main character looking guy. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
He won't whip out any sort of magical powers. Daily regimen, roll call, morning prayer, the rounds, the striking dummies, the midday rations, the butts, 10 quivers, armoured sparring, kit maintenance, groundskeeping, and roll call. Matthew?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavours. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
God bless you, Matthew. On you go then.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Alright. I am delivering packages, and I am delivering the comestibles.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright, sure. I'll feed you later, mate. Let's feed the one doing the washing.
You look like you need a rest.
Bearer comestibles. Food prepared by Matthew for 3 overworked and underfed bearers employed in Northreach's garrison.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Nice. Tucked away for later, mate. Alright, we'll have to come back to that guy doing the healing, so we'll go in the other direction now. And we'll go deliver these packages while we're at it.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
Oh.
And you, if you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Her arm and her leg. Just forced to keep stoking the flames, and it's just like obviously the more that they use their power, the more sick that they get, and she's about to like have 2 limbs fully petrified.
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. You branded are nothing but a nuisance. Feckless, a lot of ya.
God. So fucking tragic, dude. Alright, this dude is still here, but...
Enough!
Oh. Oops, I assumed that this cutscene would be the same, so I just skipped the dialogue. It was just literally framed exactly the same way, so I thought it was just going to repeat the dialogue, so I was just skipping. Oops, sorry.
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
You just had to leave him till last.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Bastard! Accident, my ass!
Something that I do appreciate about the side quests with the exposure to the bearers is we do get a lot more sort of exposure to how they're treated. I mean, we can kind of get that from the main story anyway. But it is one thing to appreciate is they are helping to build that sort of sympathetic motivation that we need to change the world, you know? A world worth living in.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Every purse, every jounce and jostle of this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Brandywine.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Damn. Everyone is so nice. Alright, to the tinker. Oh, hang on. Ran completely past it.
However do they get that colour?
However do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Look at that gorgeous lighting.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes.
Essence of rose.
How can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Alright. Returning to the Vale and speaking with Etienne at the gate. Let's do the Vale because it's first.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
All right.
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Nice. Friend of the people. Right, to the gate we go.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
After the leaves of the tobacco plant are harvested, they are dried and cured for several moons to improve their flavor before being finely chopped and rolled inside a single uncut leaf. Though no other ingredients are added, the resulting cigars are possessed of the distinct aromas of vanilla, cherry, and clove. The essence of rose, it is said that the petals of 20 roses are required to distill a single drop of fragrant rose oil. And brandy wine is a potent spirit made by distilling wine and then aging in barrels for several decades. As such, it remains a luxury even for the aristocracy. Hand over the goods.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Ooh.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Quest complete. Awesome. Another exhilarating side quest completed. Alright, I think that leaves us with aiding Isabel in finding Tatienne.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Find him and you'll find her.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Did one of them get on this?
It's not been half a moon since Ben. Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
Love that.
On the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Fool was there, nigh on every night, didn't square his account. Now we've ran through more, but there was nothing for us there because obviously there was no quest taking us there yet. Last episode we ran through the locations just to get a look at the map. I think the only thing that we didn't check out was the workshop here. We ran past it, so we'll check that on the way. A seal holds so much power here.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor, more than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Speak with Bertrand in Moor. Let us run down the path. So we'll check this workshop on the way. Which I think is right there, yep. Okay, there's not much here except beasts. Now we've already run down this path before, checking out this beautiful, gorgeous meadow. Let us head to the town of Moor. Speak with Bertrand.
Up, the lot of you.
We got some side quests to do around here as well. All bark and playthings.
You, branded, here, now!
Benoit or Flamme Grandie?
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy! Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
Agree to help the man's son. Alright.
Alright. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Okay. Where is he? Off this direction?
Someone whose son's in mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
He's just...
going to eat me.
He's like...
If I can help it.
Is this the boy who cried wolf and he just sends branded to their deaths? Or is it actually happening?
Stay back.
Okay.
I'll deal with this.
That's an actually rabid wolf. Wow. Light work. What's the suspicious nature of this then?
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Can we also slay the child? Yeah, it was a bearer trap. It was just sending bearers to their death. God damn it, dude.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Let's go and slay the noble and the boy. We'll run them through. I'll have my own dog rip their balls off. Tear them off. Sick 'em, Torgal.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Ooh. This is our first time getting a dialogue option, I think, being able to actually choose. And I was going to say at the end of this as well that the side quests in this area are much better than the ones that we've done before, because a lot of the ones that we've done have been dealt with branded. It seems that that's sort of the running theme with a lot of the side quests, is it's kind of fleshing out the world and sort of the indifference between the people in this world. But these ones have been much better to really see that. And I guess it's because we're in the Empire, you get to actually see just how far the mistreatment can go. And we're getting into the cruelty nature of things now. So these side quests resonate a lot more. But this is great. I feel like both of these are good options. But I feel like it's probably best to answer that we are the dames while we're here, because we technically are under that cover.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like, though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another, with jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I'm wasting my time, but I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
If only we could separate head from body of that nobleman.
Bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport.
Joffrey vibes from The Child, who grew up to be a nightmare of a human.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Vindication! Vindication! Oh, satisfying screams.
Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Till then, Raymond. Till then, Raymond. Very satisfying. Best side quest in the game. For just on the sweet vindication alone. I liked the story of this one. I hope the wolf also took the boy out too. Let's end that bloodline real quick. You can. Okay, that's all that they've left for us to see. Is just the blood that was left. So nothing was left. I'm going to choose to believe that the wolf decided to eat both for dinner. Lisette?
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Yes.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Playthings. Let us help the sad child.
There's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Fastidious farm wife.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Ah, maybe this will take us to the workshop then. Oh, never mind.
Chloe?
Is this our dog?
More brown than white.
Nope.
You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job?
He genuinely thinks that someone's napping first. He's like, ah yes, it must be someone napping. It's definitely not a corpse. You see how pale this corpse looks? This looks to be a petrified bearer.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Oh.
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic.
I should not be surprised.
Favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
These are like the highest quality side quests. Immediately out of nowhere, I was expecting just more basic side quests, and then these two really surprised me because all of the other ones have just been like super basic with like the only other one that was good was the bearer that didn't have a brand and he was discovered, and that one was good to see how people can turn against you really quickly, but the rest have just been take this and take it to a person, etc., etc. These two are shining examples of quality side quests that are not too long, but they're effective in the little story that they're trying to tell. And that's sort of the level that they should be at, like these stories that only enhance the main narrative and the reason why you're going through things. And I don't know why I was surprised. I genuinely was like, oh yeah, we'll do that. Like, obviously every single side quest is tied to bearers and brandeds in some capacity for the most part. That seeing that I'm surprised at myself that it didn't even click until you saw it. I guess it's the innocent child nature that you go, oh, this child is so much nicer than the previous one who was an asshole. But what's really important about that is it's because we're seeing the cycles of like how people are raised. Is people are raised not to know any better. They are told a certain narrative and they are raised on that narrative and they believe it because they're being told it by their parents, and we idolize our parents. They are truth and knowledge when we grow up. And this is like an innocent girl in a sense who has been told how like bearers are not people, right? So it's totally different in her mind. So there isn't malicious intent there. It's because she didn't really know better. And so Clive giving her that sort of harsh truth reality is going to really influence her going forward. I think that that's very, very good to showcase parents that are seeing children that are raised by an asshole nobleman like the previous one that grow up to be despicable. And then we've got the ones that grow up being fed sort of shifted narratives that just don't know any better. So this is really important, this stuff. But yeah, you see that and then she calls out to Chloe and you're like, oh, that's why you're saying like more brown than white, because it's her skin.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Damn, that one like actually strikes an emotional chord as well. Those are really well done. Most of the side quests seem like pretty easy to kind of skip in hindsight in terms of like the story that they tell, but those ones seem like very crucial. That was very well done.
Had another branded drop in the field. If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Let's take a look.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Speak with the traveling trader.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
Anything at all. Okay.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
The most helpful traveling trader in the land, in fact. Make for the nearby ruins. Alas, beasts.
Of death here, Torgor. Wolves.
Hi-ya!
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh, look at that group. Got him in a group. Goddamn the fucking the dog barking noise. Fatal attraction.
You lose.
You lose. You lose. Nice. Oh.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
He put up a fight. They got a couple of them.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
The dame has gone to Moor. Damn, that's sad that this is how it had to end.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Alright, let's take a look at the item. I guess we'll be able to read the description when we hand it over, but just in case. An old wooden comb gifted to Tatienne by Madame Isabel. Several of the teeth appear to have been recently broken.
Weren't expecting any new brand.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
The dame. Oh, level up time, I think. Yes.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Okay. Gather at the abandoned chapel. Oh. I didn't even realize that this was a... I didn't even realize that there was a pathway. This makes sense that the priest is here, because I was like, there's a random priest here. There's a pathway that we have yet to actually walk down. But it is abandoned. So Sid and Jill should be here. Hello.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
As it would be.
Here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The pleasure houses of Oriflamme.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Got the moans in the background while Sid tells his tale.
Truly are the cause of the blight.
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Nice. All right. Good old secret meeting at the pleasure houses. Okay, looks like we... Alright, so we've got Northreach, the Royal Meadows, and Drake's Head. In majestic silence as Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the Empire of Sanbreque and its bejeweled capital. Time to crash the gates, huh? Apparently so. So it looks like here, if we look out on the map, this is where there's some sort of like frozen wave. I thought that might have been another big crystal, but that wouldn't make sense because it'd be not super close. So that would have been a battle that Shiva would have been a part of. Before we head there, we'll take a quick stop back at the hideaway because we will have a chat with Tomes and see what else is going on here. Nothing new for us apparently, but we'll update Tomes on our travels. Is there anything going on here?
Fancy giving us a hand?
Was there anything here?
Quick look.
Nope.
Seen
No. I guess there would be the notification.
This young had so many uses.
And how might this old...
Shut up, old man, and listen to my adventures! Update the Tomes!
What subject shall we consider today?
Alright, let's see, what do we got in here? What updates have we got? We have not activated the time law in our travels here. Proprietress of the Vale, Northreach's foremost house of ill repute and one of Sid's trusted collaborators, Isabel is much admired by the populace for her elegance and refinement, qualities that have earned her the title of the Dame. It's the only persons of interest. Lay of the land, we've got a bunch. A town which doubles as a defensive gateway to Sanbreque's holy capital of Oriflamme, it was originally a purely military outpost, a towering bastion constructed to prevent land-based assaults on the capital from the southwest. To this day, a heavily guarded checkpoint ensures that none can pass through the wall without prior authorization, and as such, the need to linger here prior to entering has led to the rise of a thriving market and various other commercial enterprises on the wall's southern side. The garrison, however, along with the inns and brothels most of the soldiers frequent, as well as the residences of the nobles who make Northreach their home, remain on the northern side. And the Vale is Northreach's premier house of companionship. While it is frequented mainly by Sanbreque's nobility and military, Lady Isabel welcomes all with the desire and the coin to partake of the pleasures her skilled courtesans and courtiers offer. Few establishments in the Empire are as well loved or as oft visited. And Moor is a farming village located in the rye fields of the Royal Meadows, not far from the Sanbrequois capital of Oriflamme. Her residents harbour a strong hatred for bearers, more even than elsewhere in the Empire, making it a very dangerous place to visit for those who bear the brand. You don't really feel that vibe, it just, because everyone's sort of very passive in there. I think what would have really driven that home is maybe if every single NPC was just shouting obscenities at you or something, like just... boo, just have people throw tomatoes at you as you go through, like really sell the point that that town hates you. Just have a bunch of people actually just throw tomatoes at you as you go through the town, because they don't really seem that different from anywhere else. They just go, oh, a bearer, oh no, very chill. You should be able to like walk through and have like people like spit at you and like have them actually like drive that point home that you are not welcome. Glorious is a key strategic point in central Sanbreque. Its location just south of Oriflamme makes it a vital first line of defense against any assault on the holy capital. The road from Northreach to Cair Norvin and beyond to the Crystal Belt bisects the area, ensuring a constant traffic to Sanbrequois soldiers and traveling merchants. The Dragon's Area is a gently sloping plain stretching east from the Sanbrequois checkpoint of Northreach. As the name implies, it is heavily populated with all manner of wild worms, and as such, the lands remain relatively unspoiled by mankind. Histories of the realm. Slave masters are those who own and manage bearer slaves. A bearer must always obey the orders of his or her master and are largely forbidden from acting independently, even from speaking without express permission. When it is necessary to relinquish supervision of a bearer, such as when dispatching one on an errand, masters will often affix the emblem of their house or business to the slave's clothing, that they are not mistaken for an escapee. Yep. That's why we're carrying so many seals with us. The crystal. One of the most valuable materials known to mankind, thanks to its ability to channel ambient aether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so to cast magics. And as most Valistayans cannot live without magic, its supply and distribution is heavily regulated by governments across the Twins. Though the penalties for illicit trade in crystal are severe, with demand far outstripping supply, many still dabble in the black market. And we've got raptors, which are widely believed by the common folk of Sanbreque to be descendants of dragons. On account of their leathery wings, meagerness of plumage, and distinct ability to spit fire, learned scholars have since concluded that this deceptively reptilian creatures are none other than birds of prey, which, over countless centuries of hunting creatures on the ground, have simply lost their capacity for flight. And vultures, opportunistic avians that, like many other predatory birds, prefer to stealthily swoop down on foes from above and skewer them with their razor-sharp beaks. Though they are thought to primarily feed on carrion, traveling in large flocks in search of the dead and dying, it is not uncommon for vultures to attack living prey when times are lean. If you happen to hear their eerily human-like caws, squawks, and warbles, it is best to find cover, and quickly. And dragonettes. Lesser dragons known for their nimbleness in flight. These specimens of Sanbrequois subspecies, known more commonly as the worm or worm, are somewhat easily tamed and as such widely employed in battle by the Imperial legions. They look cool. Nice.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
The door to the shelves. Thank you so much, Tones.
Clive, was it?
There we go. Alright. Think that there's no notifications, so we've got our lore. Let us move on, shall we? Oh no, you do have an eye after all. There you go. It finally opened. Alright, let us head in to Drake's Head. You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed? Alright, hang on a sec. We've reached a pivotal moment in the story. Things are going to change from here, which means I'm going to save the game. Alright. Save the game before the pivotal moment takes place. Yes.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
I love Sid.
Something wrong?
He's so good in this game.
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Grow and change, literally, into an icon, probably. Sid is it's just so well done in this game. To the point where it's like Jill is a little bit underutilized. She's just kind of there. Jill is like, hey Clive, I'm from your childhood and we have a personal connection, but she doesn't really say or do much. There's not really much going on there. She's had a rough go of it for like 13 years of being like a captive dominant, and we're not really diving into that yet, unfortunately. But Sid's and his position as a character is really great. It's given us a lot of opportunity to get to know him. He's written really well. Voice acting's great. And Clive, amazing. Jill is falling behind a little bit on the characterization front, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Obviously.
It'd be nice if you could participate a little more, you know?
The passage is empty.
Oh, damn. Just pray to Metia that everything goes smoothly. Yeah, mentioning the growing and changing thing, I'm like, it's so funny for people that are dominants. All three of us can grow and change. I'm kind of hoping for a scene here in regards to blowing up and destroying this mother crystal that involves like Ramu, Shiva, and Ifrit like together in like a triple icon attack on the mother crystal. Seeing like multiple icons together like doing a joint attack would just look incredible. This game has managed to present such incredible set pieces to us and then somehow top those moments over and over again, like the Garuda fight and then facing off our own shadow and conquering the learning the truth and conquering our own shadow was just iconic, if you will. It's such a clever naming convention. I love it. Alright, Sid's gone this way. $800 gil.
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
Alright, gotta do a little bit of fighting then.
They're not from the garrison. I swear.
The enemy's upon us!
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
That's enough! Stay down!
Nice. We've got 3 of the elements out today. Infiltration time.
We never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Just throw like a fireball on one of the columns and just collapse the whole thing. Just bam, bring it down. Send a cheeky little fireball there. We'll have Shiva freeze them and then destroy the ice. The destructive capability of the icon's crazy. Just a cheeky semi-prime, you know?
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Damn, okay. Just a few dragons then. Dragonettes. Collateral flames. I love getting rainbow. Hello, big boy.
This may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Imperial Cannoneer.
Then let's shut him up.
Not this time.
Oh. Let's go.
You feel that?
Ether. It's ether.
We better make this quick. Too slow.
No. No.
Don't let them get away. Toggle. Too slow.
Why won't you die? Oh my god.
Is he?
Bollocks. Akashic.
Akashic? What is that? No active Time Lord, damn it.
Save me pity. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Oh.
Let's end his torment.
God damn, this dude is insane. my dear lord. I keep messing up every single one of my dodges. Imperial Cannoneer slain. Goddamn. Beefy boy. So something happens when they like absorb too much aether or something. Ignition damage by 12. I might use that. To be honest, I don't really like ignition as much as I thought.
Used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man.
Akashic, there it is, I must know. The irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to aether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominants and bearers, are less likely to turn Akashic. So it's sort of like the Berserk status effect almost, but with like an in-law reason for being.
A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
I am low on the items there. I was just taking goddamn hits. So we're all resistant to the aether in here, at least. I wonder if Torgal's okay. If dogs are immune, but aether is the life force of the world, so I'd expect he'd probably be affected in some capacity.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Glass mines. Alright, well, I'm gonna assume that Torgal's gonna be fine. Aether floods are pools of concentrated aether that form on the land's surface, thought to be caused by an imbalance in its diffusion beneath. Though aether is usually invisible, at flood level concentrations, it takes on a blue glow. Those with a natural ethereal tolerance can survive exposure to a flood, at least for a short time, but most living things will eventually succumb to its effects, losing their minds and turning Akashic. Okay. I feel like that's setting the stage for someone here to get affected by it. Oh, look at all the workers. So they're all like Aether Berserk, yeah, Akashic miners.
Gods.
Too far gone. The Aether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
I think I'm gonna ditch ignition and do something else.
She said you could call her Isabel.
She said you could call her Isabel.
Reason to up sticks and Aether flood would be it.
It's like, damn it, you can call her that? Alright, let's see. Instead of ignition, which we've upgraded, unfortunately, I think I might go back to Heatwave. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. You cannot change while in combat. Okay.
Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Heatwave. We haven't even tried Rook's Gambit yet. Punish encounter if the jump evades an attack. Counter potency is increased. I might get that. We'll try that, and then I'll replace that with Wicked Wheel. Try Rook's Gambit out. You having trouble? Oh, okay. Oh no.
Some help.
Hold on. Come on, grab him. Otherwise he's gonna fall into an Aether Flood and he's gonna go Akashic, because... Don't drop the fucker. Oh my god. I don't even think he'd be able to deal with that much flood down there.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
And I was like, please don't have him fall down and go berserker. Don't want an out of control Ramu before it's too, like, at this point. You were setting it up so much, so I'm like, surely not. Surely he doesn't fall. Oh, War Cry. Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and try and defeat them before they can do too much damage. There he is, he's War Crying. Alright, let's try and... There you go.
It's over.
Using that Rook's Gambit to try and dodge an attack into a counter. Collateral Flames!
It's over.
Okay. Through the tunnel. Cool. I was waiting for a moment because there was obviously the item behind the gate. I'm like, I'm waiting for a moment to circle back to it. There it is. Gotcha. Got me potion, love. Oh, and we pay the price for that. Oh, press the wrong button.
Stay down!
Oh. Sid stole my kill. Interactive. Oh, there's a big boy down there. God, 2 gil, please. Oh God.
Not this time.
Of course. Nice. There you go. That's the counter. Dodge the big attack. That's sick. Awesome. Jolly good show there, lads. Okay, insufficient space. Give me more high potions then, will you? Oh, new sword? Starting to get the blue gear now. Oh, and it's better than my flame tongue. A coral sword. Coral, while razor sharp, is also painfully brittle, which is why its use in all but the most primitive of weapons is almost unheard of. This sword of unknown provenance, however, is possessed of a remarkable rigidity while maintaining an edge that rivals that of Odin's blade. New sword just dropped. Okay. It's cool. Oh, I didn't even see this. Demon Tamer's sash. While slaying a demon merely returns its soul to the hell whence it came, until such a time as it is resummoned to inhabit a new host. Taming a demon is a much more effective mean of dampening its evil influence on the corporeal plane by luring and trapping the undying spirit of Hellspawn into accoutrements worn on one person. One might also harness their power and channel a portion of it as one's own. Okay. Nice. I'm going to do Gambit. I'm gonna put heat waves back on. So the accessories are mostly tied to increasing the damage of your abilities for the most
So
part.
you replace that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
Well, what are we doing? Oh, okay.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
They love to give me the potions and not the high potions. Hello, what have we here?
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. A sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Okay. The path of the goddess. This music, though. Ramu vs. Bahamut at one stage, huh? Look at this presentation. Oh, hello. Oh!
Them again.
More of these.
Maybe later. That's enough.
You lils.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
They're the two places connected somehow.
Okay. Yeah. Ultima's thralls is what they are referred to. Ultima. We haven't even had a mention of Ultima in the game itself yet, though. It's only in that entry, I think. Something much larger at play here. Liches. Big ones. Just as I used my stronger abilities. Yes, that gambit counter is awesome. That does wonders to the stagger bar.
Don't let them get away. Who's that?
Cool. The liches are fun to fight. The music when we're in like the big locations is not disappointing in any sense of the word. It's so good.
Soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they call the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
It'll be the Iron Giant thing again. Another one. The sense of scale in these locations is very, very impressive. Big arena. Bahamut?
Where did that come from?
Or something else?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
And Akashic Dragon. God damn.
Well, if it's a fight,
Ready, Clive?
Oh, yes.
Not this time.
4. Nice. I love the unique animations for bringing down the large enemies.
Keep your distance, boy. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. All right.
Nice.
Where's he off to now?
Cauterize. Can we dodge this or nah? Just let it pass.
Not this time.
Oh, multiple.
Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Too slow.
Yes.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Dragon dance.
Too slow. Too slow. Not this time.
Oh, dude. There's a lot of attacks here. God damn. You tired.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. You know what to do, boy.
Cauterized. a shame. Wrong type of attack to dodge.
Keep your distance.
Cool fight. Akashic dragon slain. Love it, dude. Black blood. Some cool moves from that dragon.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Alrighty. The inner sanctum is sacred chambers in which the hearts of the mother crystals are enshrined, believed to have been created before the time of the fallen. They retain a portentous air even now, long after mankind has forgotten their significance. Cool. The heart of the mother crystal. I love how, despite how far the series has come in terms of gameplay and graphical jumps and all of this kind of stuff, there is still such a classical feeling about it. Even with me having not even played the original Final Fantasies, I know what they represent and how at their core it was that like Warriors of Light sort of crystal aspect of it. And it feels like that, and it makes me very excited to go back to the beginning, the origins of this series.
We're with you to the end.
To see how things started.
What are we waiting for?
And I don't know if we're going to get a triple iconic prime to destroy this thing, but part of me feels like there's going to be... Sid is very much gearing up for the end of his journey, I think, especially with what he's saying here. I wish it wasn't so, because I really enjoy his character, but it's not looking good, Chief. Can you give me more high potions, please? A lot of potions. Wow.
Beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
That music.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this.
Yeah.
Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
It's Ramu time.
That's more like it.
Judgment Bolt, dude. Rama speaks. Wow, okay. It's gone. It is done.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Mother Crystal defenses? Ultima. We've faced Ultima's thralls, but now...
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
What about Jill? Jill's got Shiva, right?
Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
Specifically trying to grab us.
Where the hell am I?
Whoa. Whoa. So is this Ultima? What is this? Holy shit.
I've been here before.
Typhon has been repelled. Oh, it's...
You again. Where are you? What do you want?
So this is Typhon.
Fuck. It's still alive.
Fuck. Whoa. Okay. Is Typhon another icon then? These are more of Ultima's thralls. Okay. Damn. Okay.
Out of my head. I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another.
Oh, I love this shit. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay. Typhon, another icon then? I thought that we would have had... Okay. Interesting. So what elements have we covered then with the icons? Because I think Typhon and Ramu are kind of a little bit different. I thought Typhon was like sort of like a... No, is Typhon like a wind, but also like a lightning type thing? So this is actually quite interesting, it using lightning-based... It's being able to use Ramu's staff.
By the flames.
By the flames. So I was wondering if we were going to have like Leviathan or something like that, as well as another icon.
Not this time.
Typhon's an unexpected one. Looks like Anima almost as well from Final Fantasy X, except without the lower half. Got like that same similar vibe. This is so crazy. It's going to wield Ramu's staff. Wow. Not wield it, okay. Destroy it.
That power isn't yours.
Dude, this intro to the music, I'm like, what is this, fucking Tron Legacy? Oh my god. Let's go, big boy.
I remember now. I have fire.
Oh, this theme, dude. Ifrit versus Typhon. Okay. Embodying Ifrit again. We're getting used to our powers. Melee, ranged, evade, and jump. Ability mastery is shared with Clive. Triangle after executing a fireball burst. The iconic version of Clive's magic burst. Perform a devastating melee finish known as a backdraft. Okay. So... after executing a fireball burst, press triangle again. Wow, to do backdraft. Okay. Sprinting, lengthen the sprint duration and change direction, and all abilities while embodying Ifrit can be confirmed on the abilities tab. Bam! I got moves. Yeah, okay. Okay, man. Oh, dude, the way that Ifrit controls is sick. And when we embody Ifrit, this is where we get the cool abilities. So we can't just straight up iconic abilities. Melee, aerial combo, fireball, charged fireball, fireball burst. Backdraft. We've got Heat Rush, Pyro Salt, Burning Fate, Wildfire, Firelight. Instantly restore 30% HP. Firelight. We got 6 Firelights. Damn, the way that a freak moves. Amazing. Okay, dodging like wildfire. Okay. Sick. Dude, the way that he moves. Oops. Almost got staggered. There we go. When do we get to do Hellfire? Oh, those are some big numbers. No match for me, Tython. You are but half a corpse. Those markings are sick. The power of Efreet. Or is it? Nah, it doesn't feel done. A promising beginning. Okay, of course. What's more powerful than one Typhon? Multiple.
How many more could there be?
Okay, so now my next thought that this is not Ultima but Typhon is that the question mark voice that we're hearing that's talking to us might be Ultima. Maybe. Freet saying, oh fuck, is so funny to me. Maybe Ultima is the voice above that's speaking to us, that keeps awakening us. Mayhap. Mayhap it be Ultima. Typhon's Majesty. Oh god, what's going on? Oh, that's fucking cool. What is this, Elden Ring? They're like, here, let's do the final boss of Elden Ring partway through the game because we're badass. Oh my god, Typhon the Transgressor. Oh man. Unending clamor. Oh my god. Dude, that design is insane. What is this music? Demon wall! Oh my god! Oh no! I can't, okay. God damn, imagine being able to flawlessly dodge that. I don't have the skills for that. Holy shit, dude. I don't even know how to say that. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! What is this fucking game, dude? is this fucking game? Holy shit! This theme is fucking nuts, dude. Ah! Oh shit, no. I tried my best. Heart is beating so fucking hard right now, dude. Yes. Oh, he's got a fucking giant stick up his ass. That's why he's so pissed off. What is this, like, 90s Mortal Kombat music, dude? Hellfire! Give me your strength! Lend me your energy! He's evading with the spirit bomb. Ow. Dude, how do they keep topping every single Icon boss battle with something more epic? I literally have horned feet, man. I got a feet horns on my tootsies. Oh, let's go. I'm still holding onto the flame. Oh, it's above. Oh my god, it's still been cooking. The freet's still been cooking it. Bring it down. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Finish him. Fatality. Oh my god. This game is magic. It's straight magic. Reduces the cooldown time by 12 seconds? Oh, that is... Yes. 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 Oh my dear lord. I'm gonna throw up out of sheer excitement. A most suitable vessel. Okay. Typhon might have been before. Heart of the Mother Crystal, the brightly shining convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. When a heart shatters, the mountain is coming down. Okay. It's only a matter of time then. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, Oh.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't.
It begins. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Whoa! Goddamn jump scare of whatever the fuck this is. What the fuck is that?
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Noble sacrifice from Sid.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Oh, he's giving him his power. Dude.
Don't do this. The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free, stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
And Jill's here too. Wow, dude. Sid is a 10 out of 10. Best Sid. Wow. I knew there would be more. There's no way you're dealing with an omnipresent power that fucking quickly. Perhaps it is time you learned. There's no way you, Yeah, there's no way you deal with a...
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
What is happening? Ah! This better be the time that you reveal who the fuck you are. God, this is so insane. Vibrant voice. Alright, right, I'm not going to read that lore entry yet. We'll let the scene speak for itself. And if it doesn't, we'll read it later.
Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy?
So it is Joshua?
I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
But how?
I know you're there. Ultima.
It is Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
Oh, Ultima's cheeked up, man.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Yes. He's subtly been holding onto a phoenix flame.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Hang on a second, just chill the fuck out. Oh my god, the one thing, right, that I wish that this game held back on was it slipped up in terms of name dropping Ultima really early with the thralls and calling them Ultima's thralls. It should have been thralls, and then they should have just updated it to Ultima's thralls later. So we're thinking, wait, there's a higher power here. And it was very interesting to get that information to be like, okay, there's a power called Ultima here, and it does kind of lessen the impact of the question mark voice, because I'm like, okay, this has got to be Ultima then, because I'm thinking when Typhon's coming out, I'm like, that's Ultima, because like now you're geared to like try and identify this higher power. And I love that it is like there's such this strong presence that it's like you can kill sort of this form that it has, but it's not its main existence. Like Sid taking it out, I'm like, that's temporary for sure. Like, you know that you can't just beat it so simply. Margrace is Joshua. And we were thinking, like, there's the whole thing that he is the Phoenix, and a Phoenix is, at its core, the element of rebirth. So him coming back isn't like this huge shock, especially when you see his face. You're like, is that Joshua? Who the fuck is Margrace? And how was he there at the night that it happened? It must have just been some weird sort of time magical stuff going on with the fact that Ultima has been reaching out to us as well, as we are apparently a perfect vessel. Oh my god, this is so much to take in. I'm just breathing right now. We're just breathing, because that you think that you have witnessed the peak of a scene and then somehow it keeps climbing to that. Oh, I love this so much. This is incredible. All right, let's witness the fall of the Mother Crystal. Oh my god, like I am just like, I'm shaking so much right now. Wow, it's just fading, just disintegrating. Like that. The power of the Empire is gone. Meanwhile, what does that mean for Bahamut? Oh no! And we knew that this was going to happen because they followed us to the hideaway. God damn it! God damn it!
Fail, Lord Cook again!
Sid's not here.
Are all fucking dead!
Oh, dude.
Help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Gav's about to enter his big boss arc with that eye.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
Oh, it's Titan time.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, God. He has risen. I have zero time to breathe, dude. It's just continuing. Oh, no. Well, that's that's why the game told us. That's what the game told us.
Fuck me!
Say that the game's gonna change.
Where the hell are you?
I feel like I've had my heart ripped out of my chest. Oh my god. Cost nice?
Finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from Greece.
Why are we here all of a sudden?
None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
What the fuck?
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Oh, 5 years later? Excuse me?
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Should we?
Come on.
Go! Summon the others!
Bearers?
Safe.
Just pause for a minute, please. Oh my god. Okay, that's why the game's like, hey man, watch where you go before you go into this place, because it just ever so casually dropped a 5-year time skip on us. We looking good. Oh my god. Okay. We are now 33 years old. Oh my god. Final Fantasy protagonists are rarely this old. This is amazing. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Attuning with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Thunderstorm, which rains Levin bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. And then Ramuh's feat, Blind Justice, can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning at up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and can be ignited by striking it. Oh my god. So, the world has now permanently shifted. Cid sacrificed himself for us. We have taken on his abilities. Therefore, we are now the outlaw. We are a new Cid. We carry on his legacy. Hugo Kupka did not manage to deal with Cid, but destroyed the hideaway. God damn it. Joshua lives through the flames of the Phoenix and has captured or restricted Ultima in some capacity. I don't know where he is, if he's with us or not, but he lives. Oh my god, I can't even think. That was just such a sequence. Oh my god. The escalation of all of that, so tremendously overwhelming, and no moment to breathe as we are now here as well. Oh my god, we've got a third iconic ability now. Oh my god. We look great. Oh my god. Pile drive and thunderstorm. God damn. Oh my god. Alright, so now we're in a different section of the world going after Hugo. Oh my god. There's no one here. Oh my god.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
Wow, okay. This is amazing. Oh my god.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten! They brought a pet.
Yo, is it a Quirl? It's got fangs on its cheeks!
You'll pay for what you've done, Cid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
It's a Quirl? Republican War Panther! God, I love video games so fucking much, dude. What the hell? Damn it.
Nice try.
So we've had Rama's abilities for 5 years. Ever so casually. Now we've got 3 icons to switch between, and then Shiva with us. Oh, actually, I probably won't be able to switch my items mid-combat, will I? Ooh, okay. Nice. Pile drive, blind justice, thunderstorm, lightning rod, a ball of lightning upon being struck, chains lightning to other nearby enemies, and judgment bolt does exist. It's real. We haven't even got aerial blast yet. God damn. Because they're so expensive. Like, the ability points, like, just playing through the game, doing as much as possible. I guess that's why the game is like, you can reset your abilities for free, because we could afford it if we just refunded everything, I guess. God damn. Can I change my abilities? Yeah, I want this. Nope. Can't. Not yet. Republican War Panther, my god. God damn, dude. Oh, you've interrupted me, you bastard. Republican War Panthers slain. God damn. Lightning Shard. Ooh, new weapon. The power of the icon Ramu made manifest. This shard of crystal tinkles the palm and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. I'm wondering how many people from the hideaway have survived, I guess. Blackthorn, Karen, and Tomes and stuff, hopefully. How's that? Your kitty cat's defeated.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I guess Taya removed his brand after all.
This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Oh. Return to the hideaway. Wow, okay. and we cannot go over this side of the world anymore. No Mother Crystal. I'm genuinely surprised. I'm shocked that we've been hit with a 5-year time skip. We have not been able to see the reaction. Oh, there's so much there. A time skip is sometimes really cool and really effective, and then there are other times where you're like, but wait, what happens to the Empire? What happens to them? What's happened over the past 5 years? I need to know. There's so much here. This is such a rich, beautiful world that they've crafted that I don't want to skip a day of events that take place in this landscape, you know? So it's crazy for us to go like a whole year, 5 years. Oh my god. Amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow. And they're like, what better place to have a hideaway than in the previous hideaway that was destroyed? Ooh. And with that one, we bring this episode of Final Fantasy XVI to a close. Thank you so much for joining me for just a tremendous, spectacular event leading into a 5-year time skip. What a treat. I have so many questions and I cannot wait to see how this game is going to continue next time as we head back to the hideaway. They keep managing to just escalate and escalate and escalate. So many questions. I can't wait to go to the hideaway, see if Tomes has survived, and get all of that missing lore that has popped up here for us to read, and we'll be doing that next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope those of you that are playing are enjoying this game just as much as me, and I hope those that are watching are also enjoying this game unfold, because it's an absolute treat. Thank you so much. There's still so much for us to uncover, and we will be doing more next time. I'll see you then.